Audio, mic check, audio, audio, audio. Restart the game. Roguelike time. Roguelike time. Been playing the game ever so often, just casually, like an hour a day, I think. So we have a lot of things upgraded now. I'm gonna do this endless Troy one. Still sick, but we rock with it. Just need to survive. Oh. That's on the move for me. Threads of life connect to nearby enemies. You damage them until their connection is broken. Got it. Hey, what's up, Meaty? Not much, dude. Playing Achilles Survivor, a roguelite game. Still sick, but it's okay. Show must go on. How you doing, man? Looks like myself got better at least today. Yours the same, hoping that is. Just read your message, was wondering which map you were talking about. Oh, there's this, I don't know what map it was, honestly. There was this map I was playing yesterday, and it only let me place the monkeys where the light was. That's what I was asking. I was like, is that like just for hard mode? You only place it in certain areas? Or is there a monkey that illuminates the area so you can place more monkeys down? That was really my question. I don't know the name of the map. Guess I could like try to see, but I don't think it. I think I'm gonna be able to know. No, honestly, I would have to like go back. The map mechanic, for the most part, they usually have some removable to make the track easier. I was thinking it had mushrooms. Yeah, there's one that I think the middle had a mushroom. The middle part of it had a mushroom. That you're exactly right. So I don't know if that's just for that map in particular, or every hard mode of map is going to be dark like that, and it's only gonna let you place monkeys in certain areas. That would suck. But if it is what it is, I'll just adjust. Yeah, so it's a map mechanic, so. So did I not turn on the? Oh, that's any difficulty. It's map mechanic as expected. Mushrooms gotta then remove the 4 outlet mushrooms and the center one so the entire track lights up. Oh, okay, noted. I will next time. Whenever I play hard maps, I'll definitely remember that. Thanks, dude. Sense. I have a crazy build that I want to do, but unfortunately we didn't get one of the powers. So I don't know if we can do it this round. Remove the light up. Yeah. Gotta go, but have a good stream as always. Thank you, Meaty. Appreciated it. Talk to you later, man. Good. We'll go for these treasures. Oh, okay, there's a chest down here. Go for it in a second. See if I can upgrade stuff. I don't want to use my forge or build the forge until all of my abilities are upgraded. Not quite yet. Perfect. This is the building. Statue of Medusa. Random enemies are covered in a stone shell and drop a stone when defeated. That building combined with the Zeus building is OP. If I could find the Zeus building. There it is. Monument of Thunder. Destructive lightning strikes around the survivor. Yeah, that's devastating. Oh, that reminds me, I needed to write down something. Yeah, there you go. Oh. There we go. Status strength increases the status. So the volume might be a little too high. I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. Like 40. I don't want to blast anybody's ears. I think right there's. Status strength or here's another one. There. That statue of Medusa basically gives us more stone. Some enemies become stone, and then if you kill them, you get stone out of it, so you can build more buildings. Which just helps overall. God of War brings up powerful. No, we're not trying to go for these super long ones. Let's go for these. Cooldown speed at 2.5 seconds. That's perfect. Launches dangerous spikes at the closest. And then Medusa. Sure. Forgetting they spawn so close. go with luck. Roll. What's this again? Oh, another thunder. Yep. Striking speed plus 50% and cooldown speed 50%. Yeah, I think we go with this one. Hey, we so confused. Go on, dude. Forcing it. There it is. One more upgrade. That was having me choose between Medusa or Zeus. Let's go with Zeus on this one or Medusa on the one. And also, I hit 8K subs on YouTube. Hey, congratulations, dude. Does that actually mean anything? Nobody's cool unless, yeah, it's dope, dude. Absolutely means a lot, you know? It means that your hard work's paying off, dude. That's awesome, bro. Congrats, man. need the other one. No. Damn it. There you go. Beautiful. Striking speed. Now we can do the forge. Striking speed, or let's go with the striking speed. Adds poison effect to this power. Sure. No, we'll do this one. First strike. Then this increased critical damage, 25%, cooldown speed. Increase amount of threats by 50% and power dash by 25. Let's do the increase the threads, yeah, for sure. Increase critical power range. Release additional strikes in all directions after the last strike. Adds poison effects to this power. I'm unstoppable. I'm untouchable. Okay. Archers, maximum health or collection rate. Check. Gotta be careful. Ow. Oh. Gotta be moving around or else we're screwed. XP gained. Health back. I think running around in circles is the move against this one. I have to be careful when I do it. Damage. Are you feeling better? Sadly, no. I still feel like garbage. even though I might sound a little bit better, but it's not the case, unfortunately. This whole today, I was spraying my dude. My nose was a faucet. I had to. The amount of tissue paper I was using was ridiculous. I'm surprised right now I'm not using what I have over here on my side. It's just the nose, man. And then the headaches. It's like super annoying. But right now I don't have a headache, so I guess I'm feeling better. Just the running nose. And also, because I've been spraying my nose so much, my left nostril is just itchy and burning because of the friction of using too many napkins. I think we're getting a little bit better though. At least it wasn't uncomfortable to sleep today. It was not as uncomfortable, I should say, as yesterday. Yesterday was bad. Hey, what's up, Flash? Spartans! That's right, dude. I've been playing this game like for an hour a day. It's been a lot of fun. I just decided to stream it today. I have this warrior at level 30 already. For like 30 minutes a day. Being sick is really unpleasant. It is interesting how you forget just how terrible it is until you experience it again. Yeah, it's similar to throwing up. Throwing up is awful, but until it happens again, you always seem to forget how much it hurts. Oh, I remember throwing up. I think I tend to forget more how it feels to be sick. It's like, you feel like you're immune, right? You're like, nothing's gonna happen to you. And then all of a sudden, right? You get sick and then you're like, holy shit, I'm human. It sucks. So the goal for this run, guys, is I need to survive at least 60 minutes. We're already 19 minutes on the board, so that's good. If I keep upgrading and using my resources correctly, we should be fine. Have you been playing this game, Flash? This game is a lot of fun, dude. Yo, what's up, Selby? How's it going, man? I'm still down with the sickness. You know what I mean, Silver? We're rocking. Who cares? We move on. We adapt. You know. The longest I've been sick in a while. 3-4 days, I think it's been. Holy. At least you have something to blame for throwing in game. True. Bars. Unfortunately, we're too good for that, even when we're sick. Oh, there you go. I can still get on Apex Legends like this. Absolutely blast people. Have them uninstall. I could get on Marvel Snap like this, and I would probably uninstall. but I would, I would get people to uninstall if I really wanted to. I love how humble he is. I had to bring back the old school Melo for a second there. I'm sorry. You're right. We've grown past that phase. Oh, God. I'm telling you, man, the side of my nostrils, they're just burning. The left side specifically, but... No, we should regress. Just freaking revert to like a less developed state. No, we've grown. Do not go back. I refuse. I refuse to degrade. This. We need another Zeus tower or we're gonna be in trouble soon. Back to get shit on. I used to say that a lot because of Apex, dude. That game was a bad influence. Holy. So glad I don't play that anymore. But it helped out with a lot of things as well. Taught me a lot about perseverance. Yeah, there was negative aspects about it, but also positive ones. Just so happened that the negative ones was acting like a child. Oh! Get off me! Get in the stone real quick. Oop. Sure. Like I'm the janitor, just sweeping. Angel wings. Yes, Hermes. Thank you. We have so much gold, we need to use it. We need to use this. If I just stand still, I don't think they can touch me. Unless a boss comes, of course. Then might have to move. Oh no, you bastards destroyed my tower. How dare you? How dare you? Give me the Zeus one. Nope, not Zeus. We need to find the Medusa. Let's see what upgrades in the marketplace. One last time. Perfect. And then we're gonna go get a Medusa, hopefully. Nope. Not what we're looking for. Oh, that's too much damage there. Looking for up, damage or cooldown speed. Down speed. Oh, down here for sure. There's got to be a Medusa here. No. Shit. Yeah, I want this one. That's the Medusa tower. Building. No. I can't want it anymore. I despise those archers. Sometimes there's too many enemies on the screen, and I can't see their arrows. Alright, well, I guess... Upgrade, and then we do a forge. Oh my god. There's damage there. I'm gonna have to upgrade our health at some point. Got a buddy. The hell? He hits for no reason. can build a forge. Additional strikes in all directions. Strikes have a 10% chance to release poisonous fumes upon hitting an enemy. Blow that up. Oh no. Oh no. Another one of these guys. This is a lot easier though. Let's see what we got here. Another one of these guys. Not letting me heal. Selfish bastards. Not safe. Not safe until it's safe. Wow, they destroyed it so quick. We need to go with movement speed. Very helpful. Well, 30 minutes are done. We just need to survive. Next goal is 40 minutes. go to the mine. Oh wait, I gotta drink this pill. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless it's prescribed. You need it for your health. Oh. Lee. Oh, Zeus! Go, Zeus! Help me! Help me, we're in a corner! Oh my god. XP gained or luck? Oh, luck. No, XP gained. No! I got cornered! Damn. Good try. Way too much damage. Okay. Movement speed, defeat enemies using structures, dodge attacks. That one's easy. I'm not sure about dodge attacks. Yo, what's up, Minecraft? How you doing? Which game are you playing? This is Achilles. It's a roguelite game. Each time you die, you get to upgrade stuff permanently. Makes your character more stronger. I think it's called Achilles Survivor. Always forget the title, but it's a lot of fun, man. Basically run around the maps, and then you are like building these towers that help you against the enemies. And then you have like 4 abilities on the bottom of the screen that help you against the enemies, and the waves keep getting stronger. But you have objectives, things that you have to do. On the top left of my screen, it says survive for a certain period of time. That's the main objective, and then on the bottom 3, those are just side objectives. Which I'm trying to complete, but I think my character is not dodging for some reason. Trying to be a side objective. This guy. You don't want that. You want to be the main objective. Every single time you level up, you have to pick what you want to level up. In terms of the 4 squares at the bottom of my screen, the 4 abilities. Yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, let's see if we can do one of the side quests. Pick something. One of the objectives are complete. honestly don't know how to dodge, so I'm just gonna go for the main objective here, which is literally just survive. We'll figure out how to dodge later. Oh, wow. Strikes. Got an achievement. Deal 10 million damage. Nice. Reach additional strikes in all directions of pound power. Passageways. Too many bottlenecks. Wow. Nice. Finish the crossroads. Somehow got the movement speed one. I'll take that. Some other time I'm gonna have to do the dodge attacks. Beat enemies 7,500, hit with a critical strike 6250, build structures. Oh, this one's easy. Challenging. Oh, I could have played with as this guy for the dodge. That makes sense. Let's play as this guy. Not be so boring. champions. Ow. Saw the opportunity. saying that the new heroes don't have that much at all. Release a fire wave upon the vanishing of power, which burns enemies all around. Spiders today? Yeah. There is actually. There's a lot of spiders today. Don't worry, I'm exterminating them for you. It. Yeah. Keep forgetting that Silver has got arachnophobia. Very inconsiderate of me. Oh shit! I wish there was a way to like turn it off certain enemy. know, what if people are like, they're scared of trolls or they're scared of something like that? And don't play our games, probably what the developer says. This guy. I just read that. You wouldn't stream it, you were scared of trolls. That's crazy. That's a crazy one. That is true. That's a good one. Luckily, I'm not. There's some really nice developers out there. I'm sure like if you were to ask them, and if they would have had like a lot of people say something about it, they probably would listen to the feedback, turn off a certain enemy for people. Shit. Strikes. Doing very well this run. Might be able to do the side mission at the same time. Oh, I talked too soon. Get out of the way. It would have to be a common enough case for them to take it into consideration. Yeah. I'm just saying, let's start a petition. I was watching a video. I don't know what Asmongold. I don't know what he was reacting to or whatever. I forgot what the topic was, but he was saying something about they should like make an incentive. Wow, I took so much damage there. For developers to like Jeff Keighley should have like a category for like the best optimized video game. Just to like have some sort of like, incentive. I think that's what he was saying. For developers to like actually optimize their video game. And I kind of agree with it, but I don't know if it would be enough. I think the incentive should be like the more people can run your video game, regardless of what system they have, the better it will be. So you're essentially gonna sell more copies because you optimized your video game. I think profit should be more than that should be more than the incentive. Does that make sense? But yeah, I'm sick of new releases needing the latest hardware to work properly. Yeah, and even then, Silver, the latest hardware, it still crashes sometimes. Like look at games like Mind's Eye. It didn't matter what you were running. It didn't matter if you had a 5090 or a 4090 or whatever graphics card. That shit was running like butt cheeks. So anyways, I thought that was a good idea from like Asmon, the video, whatever video I was watching. But I don't know if like developers would take it serious. Especially AAA studios. I think it's chalked. I think they have an agenda, I'm not even gonna lie. This is like maybe conspiracy, but I think it's some developers, they like have to adhere or oblige, like follow a certain rule according to the graphics cards that are like the latest. Like I think they're in on it. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them. Especially like AAA studios where it's like you have to make it for these graphics cards so we could sell these graphics cards. That makes sense. Was that dumpster fire released last year? I have no idea. That was bad. That was really bad. Because you know, technology, they want to sell, obviously, like the latest tech. So the only other incentive for them to have customers buy the latest tech is to force you to, by making their video game run smoother on this, even though they can absolutely have their video game run for like a 1080 or a 20 something card, but or a 30. A 30 is not too old, but those old cards, they can optimize it for those graphics cards, but they don't choose to because they're trying to cooperate with the other companies to sell the graphics cards, if that makes sense. I mean, that's into conspiracy, I guess, but I think there's like some validity to it. I mean, that only works if console gamers weren't a thing. I think it works regardless. I think it works because, I don't know, I think it works because that's the whole point. Like, you know how expensive GPUs are? It's like essentially a whole computer at this point for the latest ones, so I think it works regardless. Console already does it by default, if that makes sense. So it makes sense for the PC as well. Anyways. There would be complications about that theory. Because, you know, NVIDIA, AMD, all of these are like competition for Microsoft, which owns the studios because they're based on technologies. I don't know. It's more than expensive than the entirety of the other components to stay up to date. Yeah. It's way more expensive. Not with AI, it's like the SSD, the hard drive issue, right? So, release additional strikes and alter at the last strike before cooldown. Yeah. Oh, pay attention. Lock in. You know it. Oh my god. That took way too much damage there. Let me try my other hero. Because this hero is underpowered. Washed? Okay. I was getting distracted by talking about that. That's my excuse. And I'm sick. What's your excuse? You have none. Power damage. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Oh, wait, that's for this character. Well, no wonder I felt like underpowered. Alright. Makes sense. Look how different the experience is gonna be when you have a leveled up character. It's just... it's a whole different game. You're just destroying. Shredding through everybody. Oh, where are the mines? Plus I level up faster because of those power-ups. Permanent power-ups. I think also last thing I wanted to say about that. Dude, gaming's just extremely, it's just expensive now. Way more expensive than it ever has been. Like, games are starting to cost you $70 to $80. Nintendo as well, like, they're putting up the prices. At first I thought I was cool with it because I was like, all right, it's COVID, it makes sense. Supply chain, you know, it's gonna be difficult for the supply chains to like organize themselves and structure that. And indie games for the win, yeah, basically. But then COVID stopped and the prices are still up. Like, what are we doing? Hello? Go back to $60, please. That's why I love Expedition 33 so much. Because not only is it a great game, but it shows that you could definitely price it at $50, which is a reasonable for a AAA video game, or AAA. What's the word? Well, I'm just gonna say video game. Quality. That's what I wanted to say. So it just shows that you can do it. It is possible. That's why I'm like looking forward to like other developers from, well, developers from other countries making amazing video games. I'm kind of done with the United States. America's become too capitalist, bro. It's become, we've hit another level of capitalism over here. And I don't like it. I despise it. Anyways, that's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I might get a COVID test. Let's just see if this is COVID. I don't remember being this sick when I have the normal flu. Also, my nose is starting to burn. What the hell is this? You should? Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask somebody to bring a COVID test. What the fudge? The first time I got COVID, my nostrils were burning, and I remember my smell was, I couldn't smell things. But yeah, my scent, essentially, yeah. It was gone. I think it's not like that right now, but it could still be COVID. You never know. Ah, screw it. The Medusa twins. Can I get a Medusa triplet? No. Damn it. The chest. Get this chest, shall we? Poisonous cloud. Poisonous power. Oh, this is a dead end. Like it. It's bad. We force ourselves to go through this. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my god. That's way too much damage. Ah, the nest. Hello, I cleared out a lot of junk today and did a fair bit of recycling, and it's funny because my space is clear. I feel like my mind is more clear. Yeah, there you go, Flash. I do think there's a correlation between having a good room, or excuse me, a clean room, having a clean car, your vehicles inside of it is clean. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure the outside. I guess the outside as well. You don't want it to be too dirty. But the point is, yeah, just having like your overall environment clean definitely helps out the mental. Chill, what the heck? Not this. That's good, man. It's always satisfying to see the work. Pay off. As simple as that, like something as simple as that. No. Sure. I took up a heap of old clothes and electricals to the recycling place. For example, I got a new toaster a few weeks ago, and the old one was just sitting there. So like it's like a bunch of stuff that needed to be done is now sorted. My list is also empty again. Hey, nice, let's go. Clean slate because of you. Good shit, dude. Sometimes you need to just pat yourself in the back, you know? We don't do that enough. I definitely gotta go for this special item. Yeah, Silver. W Flash. Oh. Random Marge will go hard that automatic collects all scatter experience points and resources. Sure, what? Action speed, dodge. Stronger. Look at those moves. Told you I was gonna be a different experience. The heck? Those guys are stuck. Oh! Oh my. Can't believe we survived that. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. To the forge. Orange. The time between the appearance of another show by 25%. Decent wave of which pushes enemies back after power deactivation. Build is disgusting. That's it. We're impervious. Over. Double waves? I mean, come on. That's just not fair. I could just go wherever I want. passageways. No man. Oh, I gotta seal the rift. I don't have to do that, but... I like these shields because they make you faster. You can dodge one attack for just block. Block and you do damage. And then there's a cooldown after. Close. Gonna stay close to this marketplace, see if we can farm something. Get some permanent upgrades, maybe. Roll. Ooh. Beat 30,000 enemies using shooting type powers. Holy blue orbs. Time for my next pill. Yippee! many of them. We love drugs. Only prescribed ones. Science. Oh. Yeah. I know that's not what you typed. I do not condone the other type. Not good for you. Dude, that is overpriced, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. $16 seconds. 12. 10. 6. Ooh. Yo. Let's go. F542. Need the diamond one. Where do we get that diamond? Accidentally upgraded something. What was it? Flexible movement. Sure. Roll. I think this is gonna be my last run. What? We unlocked another area. Sure, why not? It's status strength 200%. Purchase and upgrade in the workshop. Can't believe this is what Melo is teaching his viewers. It's not true. What? To not do drugs? That is true. Don't do drugs. Not good for your health. Now to pop pills? It depends what type. We're popping Molly, then no, I don't condone it. If we're popping vitamins that are good for your overall health, yeah, I do condone it. Don't be popping them random pills you get at Coachella. Absolutely not. That's how you end up in the back of the bus. And by back of the bus, I mean a random container headed to Russia for sex trafficking. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? But Molly's cute, and I was okay. God damn it, blood. Okay, but have you done Molly though? No, I've never done Molly in my life. I had friends that did it. And don't say what? Don't say because I haven't done it. Don't knock it because you haven't tried. What was it? What is it? Don't knock it until you try it. No, that's some bullshit. Let's not do that. Don't say that. Don't say that to me. Don't say that. I don't want to hear this shit. Why is it dark? Silver, I need you. I need your flashlight. Get those big ass fat batteries out, dude. We need to switch it. Switch the lights. Is it? Why is it dark? Oh shit, there's wolves. You guys remember those fat batteries? What are those big batteries for the flashlight back in the early 2000s? What are they called? Freaking, they're not double A. They're the what? Single A? Yeah, those are it. Those are it. Holy shit. I remember these. Holy. They I don't know if they were single A batteries. What the hell are these? You know which ones I'm talking about? Yeah, the early 2000s? Yeah. Absolutely. These big ones. Look at these. Holy. Show you guys a picture of this. What I was dealing with when I was a kid. Holy. Look at that. These big ones. Oh no, these are so this is double A, that's C. This is so then this is D. Unless this is stands for something else. Those are the batteries I'm talking about. So double D, huh? No. Not what they're called. Single D. Single D. Single D. Why does it feel like I'm in Monsters Incorporated? Turn on the lights. Oh, late. Oh, wait, that's a new enemy type. It's a... What the hell is that? This is a Green Reaper. Not green, green. Verde. I'm out of here. Get Medusa on here. Oh, flash at C. Nah, bro. I'm talking about the big ones. The big ones. Big batteries. Yeah, you were close. Dude, yeah. I gotta say something. Yesterday, I got upset at myself for like straight up getting with like the modern terminology, the kid terminology as I call it. Yesterday in my head, I was having a thought about optimization or like optimizing or using the best possible, something about using like the most optimal way of making a sandwich. Okay, let's just say that. And instead of saying that in my head, I said sandwich maxing. I was so upset at myself for saying that, dude. In my head, I was like so pissed off. You got caught slab, but you should be think maxing. Exactly. I was like, dude, that's 6'7". Dude, that's some dude. What happened to the trends, dude? The trends used to be actually fun. Now we got 6'7". What the hell is that? The trends. You remember the trends? You remember the freaking, what's it called? The Harlem Shake? Remember that? That shit was fun, dude. We didn't know how good we had at the time. It might have been stupid, but at least it was like collaborating with other people. We used all the good ones up. They scrap it nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, brain rot got you. Exactly, dude. Fuck, man. I'm a victim. Holy. But anyways, that happened to me yesterday. I was just so sad and upset at myself. Do you realize the people before us, the same shit, right? I mean, before 67, it was 69, then like 6, and then 32. Dude, the 69 at least like, it means something. It implies sex. 6'7", what the f is that? What is that? Nothing. It's nothing. It's literally a random immature little kid screams at the camera saying that. It just makes no sense. Just to be obnoxious. That's the only reason 6'7" exists. If you said that unironically, it's over. Yeah, like, yeah. To say that means average, like something's okay, but not quite good. Like, score out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think that's what they mean. I don't think that's what they're... The more I try to reason or like find logic in it, the more it makes no sense. The more I just lose hope in humanity. The next generation's cooked. That's another term I've been using for some reason. A lot more. But that one's more, that one's okay. That one's alright. I'll allow that one. The other ones are stupid. No, that's the wrong one. Damn it. Yeah, cooked is fun. I like that. The Gen Z will say anything to get rise out of older people. If they do that, then it sticks. It's like, let me push a button. Push a button. Oh, that's triggering him. That's triggering him. Yeah, just keep saying it. 6'7", 6'7", 6. Brain dead. Oh, this map's cool, dude. What the hell? What they don't realize is that I'm not too big of a man to not slap. No, you don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that, bro. End up in jail? Oh, hell no. There's been a lot of times where I've had to hold myself back from doing something like that. It's not worth it. Especially recently because I've been going outside more. Oh my god, a new anime. What is that? Oh! Holy crap. That enemy looks something from Dark Souls. Flash chose violence. I know, yeah, I know. I consider it a service to clean society. To cleanse society's crazy. No, no. No, we can't do that. Can't be hurting little kids. They're stupid, but they're not stupid. Well, some people are stupid, but a lot of us make moronic decisions. I'll just leave it at that. What is this? It throws darts over a long distance in 8 directions, piercing enemies. Cool. Do that. Do not get flashed the Infinity Gauntlet. Holy crap, you're right. I don't know, Bella. There was a lot less school shooting when we were getting spanked in classrooms. Bro, you might have a point. You might have a freaking point. I was getting my ears pulled. I was getting hit with rulers by teachers. No touching. That type of deal. Yeah, nowadays, man, shit, society's soft now. A little more softer, huh? You used to beat the F out of kids, yeah, man. Parents are just not parenting these days. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that, Silver. In a spiritual level. Like, why the heck does the government have to protect the kids? It's up to the parents. Like, we all have to, like, do age verification now because parents don't want to be parenting. So dumb. Shooting is also a P move. The pussy move, take the beating and learn. Yeah. It is. It is such a coward move, man. The majority of these, I don't know, I'm not gonna say majority, but there's so many kids with like mental issues. I'm not justifying it. It's not a justification at all. I'm just saying. I'm just stating a fact. Those people need to like actually be in some sort of institution or something. I mean, you gotta bring back the freaking asylums. Those parents not doing their job at the front, yelling at the government and gatekeep the internet, yeah. Yeah, let me just bring a kid into this world real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Man. We went on a tangent, guys. It's all right. It's all right. Man, I don't know, man. We probably should have a bit more regulation on the internet. I shouldn't have been 12 years old on 4chan watching people get decapitated because I lost a lunchroom bet. You had to grow up quickly because of that, huh? Yeah, I do remember watching those videos. Those videos were scary. Random cartel decapitating somebody. The problem is, who do you trust with gatekeeping the internet? Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't trust the people running the country right now. I'll tell you that much. They're too old. They're archaic, man. At this point, we need either our generation of some kind, or like above. The people running the country, like they're like almost dust. Yeah, we need people like Flash. Yeah, that's very true. I don't trust the government to regulate the internet probably, but I do think we should ban social media for minors. Think so? I don't think we should ban it for the minors. I think it's a little too... There has to be some sort of freedom. Where do we draw the line? That's the question, bro. It's so difficult. Like, where do we draw the line? And also, I don't agree with like having these older folks in Congress telling us what to do when they the whole classic thing, when they don't know how to like distinguish what a VHS and a DVD player are. Actually, they might distinguish that because they're old. I'm saying like more a Blu-ray disc and a DVD. Where do we draw the line? Isn't that what conquerors did when they divided up land? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. We're just hitting another phase. This is the digital age, man. We just gotta figure this stuff out together. We gotta do it together, guys. Hey, what's up, meaty? I'm just back for the interview, so really just hopping, hoping I get it at least. Hey, I hope you get it too, man. I hope you get that. I hope your interview went well, and I hope you get the job, dude. I mean, if I had a kid, I would want my kid, it says, okay, let me see, my kid to be able to get on Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool of disgusting perverts and racists and a bunch of other negative stuff. And I don't want my kid to see at a young age. And I just think Twitter... Okay, why did this thing scroll up like that? Like negative stuff. I don't want my kid to see at a young age. And I just think Twitter should have an 18+ ID check to get on personally. Yeah, for certain social media platforms, I could see that. I could see that, but honestly, dude, if you want to know my perspective on that, or I should say my thoughts about it, look, it should be up to the parent, bro. Like, if you have to put these guidelines, or not guidelines, restrictions on your kids' phones. You have to go out of your way. I know it's a hassle, but if you want to have, it's part of being a parent. You have to do it. So that way they don't go on sites they're not supposed to, but you can only do so much. So at some point, the kid is going to like, be like, well, why is this restricted? I'm going to use my friend's phone. You know, at some point you can't protect them. You can't keep them innocent for like forever. Like, they have to grow up at some point. It's like Eminem said. What did he say in his lyrics? They got the Discovery Channel, don't they? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point they got to grow up, bro. But yes, I understand. You just got to teach them the right morals and values to be like, you know what? My dad told me this is not okay. My mom told me this is not okay. I'm not gonna follow this other path. Does that make sense? That's all. That's the way I feel about it. Like, it shouldn't be up to the government. to be like, yeah, everyone's got to suffer now. Everyone, hey, here's your ID, and then it's like your info can get leaked because of a random website, you know, getting hacked. Yeah, that's all. That's my concern. Especially with AI videos nowadays, someone can make an AI video of my kid getting bullied, or a kid. Yeah, I understand that. Or a kid in general doing some gross shit that I wouldn't want my child to see personally. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Let's be honest, Melo, did that stop you as a kid from seeing bad stuff on the internet? No, it didn't. That's my point. That's my point. Like, at some point, you have to decide. I think as a parent, you just have to be with them. Hey, son, daughter, at some point you're gonna see these things, and you know you gotta teach them. You gotta teach them about sex, about all this other uncomfortable conversations. You gotta have these uncomfortable conversations and be okay with it. A lot of parents don't do that. That's the problem. Melo speaking facts. Thank you, Meaty. Thank you, Silver. Teach them how to surf and how to digest, and you'll be fine. If you would have been in my shoes, who would have thought Slim Shady would be something that you would have vowed that made you get a gun and shoot at a cop? I just said it. I didn't know if you'd do it or not. That's what Slim Shady said. I was just quoting him from one particular line. Big game topics, basically. Exactly, meaning. That's fair. Then at some point it leans off parents and goes on to the people distributing the problems of social media. Yeah, we need to we need to hold the people. Twitter, bro? Yes, it's a mess right now. It is an absolute mess. It's just chaos. It's uncensored everywhere. I'm not advocating for censorship. What I'm saying is we got to hold these freaking people that are doing misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, freaking propaganda, all these people and like evil things. We have to hold them accountable. How do we do that? Twitter's gotta flag them, not just ban them, but also like send the police or something towards those addresses. There has to be some sort of accountability where it's gonna be like, yeah, all these other people are not gonna do it anymore because, oh, look what happened to Bob. Look what happened to freaking creepy old Bob, right? This fool is in prison now. So that's what I mean. My parents grew up in the dark ages, not knowing. Jesus Christ, my throat. Well, internet is, so I took it upon myself to educate my younger siblings on how to protect yourself. Hey, that's W freaking Silver. Absolute win, dude. That's what's up, bro. You need to be allowed to beat your kids if they misbehave. When I was a young kid, if I stepped out of line, my dad gave me a well-deserved slap. And because of that, I now suffer from a condition called respect for other people. Absolutely, Flash. Like, I'm not advocating. You don't have to necessarily, like, hit your kid to discipline them. There's other ways, right? Well, yes, hitting, you learn. That's one of the quickest ways of learning. Hey, don't touch the fucking stove. Don't stay in line. I got hit when I was a kid by my parents. Absolutely. Nowadays, I don't think that happens as much, but I don't think that's the only way, if that makes sense. Take away the shit that they like. Take away all this other stuff. Tell them, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this. Ground them for a certain period of time. You can still do it. Violence is never like the only answer. Sometimes it is, but not in this situation. I used to love Twitter. It was chaotic, but it was restrained to some extent since Elon Musk has bought it. It has become the worst social media in my opinion, but I'm so ingrained in the Twitter, I can't uninstall it, unfortunately. It's also how you get like most of the world news right now. Yeah, without being uncensored. I agree. Yeah, nobody's saying you gotta domestically abuse your children, but a proper discipline can come in multiple forms, and is all that I think we're all agreeing on. Timeouts aren't effective. Let's just be honest. Yeah, some timeouts are not effective. It just depends, but yeah, I get it. I also used to get beatings to learn discipline, kind of like been softer punishments as usual by. Yeah. I mean, not for stuff like touching the stove or not doing homework, but for things like getting into fights at school or cursing indoors. Yeah, something like where it's something, yeah, like more severe. I understand. The touching the stove, that was an analogy. That was more like, hey, what I was trying to say was like, hey, kid, don't do it. Don't do that. Like, it's a harsh lesson, is what I meant to say. Yeah, no, my bad ass as a kid needed to get spanked. Personally, I would have never learned a lesson. Yeah, I agree. I guess, yeah. Some there's some times where you do need to get spanked, I guess. But the shit that I went through, I personally don't think that's very helpful. But I'm not gonna mention anything else on that actually. I should probably shut the fuck up after that. Love my mama, love my dad, but I'll just, yeah. I'm not gonna. Let's just say I'm not gonna do that to my kids. That's all. That's all. Don't do that. But either way, what that was me for real. Yeah. Oh. We misbehaved more around my mom because she was softer with us. Yeah, same thing with my mom. But sometimes she had enough, and she said, "Just wait till your dad gets home." And then you break your, I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about punching your kid or slapping your child. I'm just spanking him with like a bell or like with a spoon or with a paddle or something. That you understand what you did wrong as a child. Yeah, and this is the consequences of your actions. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like a dog, right? Like a cat or a dog. I'd say more like a dog, right? Like some people don't like hitting their dogs, but like in the moment, I don't hit my dog, right? Or I don't hit dogs, but my dad has disciplined them in a certain way, and it's very effective. Like we have a wiener dog that will eat the other wiener dog's food, and that's not okay. Like she'll like growl at them and then force them out of the other wiener dog's bowl. And we caught her doing that one time. My dad instantly hit her, spanked her. She's not doing it anymore. Wow. What a simple concept. So yeah, so it's like, it's the same thing. It's very similar. I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but yeah. Not associate children discipline with animal discipline. That's kind of crazy. No, it has the like, has like the found, not that it has the certain elements of it. I'm not saying it's the, I'm not associating it completely like it's the same thing. A kid and obviously an animal are not the same thing. The human being, of course. It's not what I'm saying. Just saying like the element of it. Exactly. Overlapping between the two. Dad power. Yeah. Anyways, what's the word? I digress. I think that's what it is. Oh my god. She came out of nowhere. What you put out of here, Flash? What the hell is this? Can I watch it on stream without getting copyrighted? They just need to learn who's boss. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted over this. Let's watch this.
Going wild at a kennel, dozens of them barking and fighting like total chaos. But just when it seems like things are about to get way out of hand, this dog calmly walks in. No barking, no growling, just pure quiet confidence. Even the huge black Great Dane lowers his head, like showing respect.
Damn. Damn, look at that respect, bro.
Then every dog backs off. The barking dies down. The fighting stops. That's what real authority looks like. No noise, no drama, just
That's crazy.
pure presence.
That big dog just like kneel like he was like Lion King or something. like the main character from Lion King. Simba. Jesus Christ. Aura is real? Yeah, that was awesome. The hell? I wonder what type of fight or what like happened between those dogs to have them respect like that. Shit. About the audio now. It's not about violence, it's about authority. See, like that, that's powerful. Yeah, I think one key component that I'm gonna be, you know, one day teaching my kid or kids, you know, is respect for sure, like without a doubt. That's huge in my book. Respect and self-respect. I think those are two big ones. Movement speed and yeah. Or is real, yeah. Oh, you got me started now. This next bit is your fault. Well, what happened? I'm sorry. Dude, I just started. We all started it, to be fair. Go ahead, speak your mind. It don't matter. What the? Spiders! I honestly think those spiders are really good in this game. Helps clear out the enemies if you do it. You kill them correctly. Whoa! New enemy type. New challenger has been awakened. How does the Pokemon Go thing? The Pokemon challenger thing go? New challenger or some shit like that. I forgot. I already forgot. It's been a while since I played a Pokemon game. Oh. Yes, but what does respect mean? Respect is not a tangible physical thing. You can go to the market and buy a pound of respect. So it's like, what does respect mean to you? One person could think respect means telling the truth no matter what. Oh, that's honesty. While another thinks that respect is taking someone's feelings into account. That's empathy. Now, what happens? When those two get into an argument, one is not getting to the point and the other is just being mean. They will both claim and the other is not respectful. The real art is to learn what the other person's definitions are of respect. I think there is a universal one where it just makes sense. It is super simple. It's not that difficult. Keeping your hands to yourself, that's something you learn in pre-K. No? And to then maneuver in a way that they will understand. Well, yeah, but that's sure, but that's a little more like psychology involved, right? If they want to learn about psychology, I mean, you could definitely, you know, I'll refer them to like a couple of books here and there if my kid wants to ever like learn about that. But it's, honestly, and it definitely will help out with like things in life, for sure. Understanding behavior and other people's behavior. But I don't know. I'm just saying like something like the simple one, bro. The simple. Socket to me? Dude, like, people need to learn that shit, in my opinion, because it helps you make friends, see toxic behavior, and navigate society. Yeah, I agree with that. I think there should be a class, like in high school, where it's like dedicated to behavior, human behavior, and why certain people act a certain way. But it's so you can not only understand others, but understand yourself better. And in the process, create a better human being. I teach it, give me your money. Not a sponsored tree, yeah, I guess. This guy. But yeah. I think it's helpful, definitely. It'll help you learn how to accept yourself better as well. I'm not saying accept the negative traits. I'm saying change those, and you'll learn how to change those in the process, but also learn how to accept yourself, like who you are or what you want to be. I guess like your identity. All right, class, for your homework, I need you to beat someone up. Okay. No. You don't want that. What the hell was that? Well, I got another one for you, but you should probably watch it after because it's a little longer, like 30 minutes. Now, I don't agree with everything he says, but he's pretty close to the mark. Sure, I'll watch it later. I'll look into it later. I'll open it in a new tab. Damn, I got an ad. Oop. One manifestation exercise to rule them all. I'll look into it later. About identity? Sure. I'd be interested to see what he says. Everyone's got like their own little methods, you know? I like it. I was reading this book a while back, dealing with behavioral change and identity change. So like behavioral change leads to identity change, essentially. That's the whole synopsis. Oh, is the other way around? Is there a 2026 version? I want the latest patches. Okay, this guy. Oh, it's actually, it depends. The way you see it, it's. I guess I should explain it. You might not be understanding it. But it was one way. I might be saying it backwards. You might be right. I'm pretty sure I had it right. Anyways, it's like essentially what you do if you want to change your identity. Like, you know how smokers say, I smoke a lot. Or let's say I'm a smoker. I'm a smoker. I'm a smoker. Okay, well you're never gonna switch that unless you say that you're not, and at the same time your actions are following through. So you either slowly get rid of that habit, that bad habit, which is a behavioral change leading to an identity change, or you take drastic measures, which is you completely eliminate it from your life, which is, again, like I said, that's why it's drastic. And which leads to your identity change. You're no longer a smoker. Instead of saying I'm a smoker, I'm an athlete, or whatever it is, right? It's just an example, whatever. I mean, you could do it that way too, but identity shifts everything below it. Yeah, picture exactly. Sorry. NLP logic levels: vision, identity, values and beliefs, capabilities, behavior, and environment. See. Yeah. See, what I do agree with, regardless, whatever step you take, like whether it's from identity to belief or to belief to identity, it goes hand in hand. So both methods I would say work. It just depends. More than one way to solve a problem. There's more than one solution. Yeah. Each level is controlled by BYU, the levels above them. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. But see, the only way you can change your identity, bro, the way I see it, the only way you can change this and up here is through action. It's not just telling yourself that this is this other stuff. You have this right here is huge. Like action. Your behavior just completely has to change. If you have a certain addiction or yeah, just an addiction and you know it, you have to accept it, one, and then two, take action. So when you shift that identity, you make massive change, like a domino effect. I see what you mean. I guess to some people it does work. Like I said, for me, I'm more like of a person that you gotta the confidence comes from the practice, if that makes sense. That's where my confidence comes from. The practice, the experience. Like you've done it, and even if you haven't done it, you gotta prove to yourself that you can do it. Small steps, and then that leads to like a domino effect, like you just said. Addiction assist is a special case because the bad behavior is pleasurable. Yeah, which is not the case in more standard issues like depression or anxiety. But there are ways for addiction too. Yeah, I was just saying like addiction is one of those where it's an example that is an exaggerated example, like addiction. But it's an example nevertheless. Been studying this shit for almost 11 years now. Let's see. That's good. I mean, honestly, for me, that's just my principles. That's the way I see it. But I mean, you could definitely go the other way around as well, and I'm sure it works for a lot of people. Practice at Helping Clients for like 9 years. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have really that much of that sort of experience like that. For me, my experience has always been like self, not personal. I can tell you like what's worked for me. But it might, like, what works for me might not work for other people. Find it, show. There's no wrong way. It's dependent on the individual for sure, but there are patterns and there's a meta. Yeah. I agree. Oh. Well, can a washed person even become unwashed? Let me prove that to you real quick. Just need to survive 50 seconds and you'll see I'm unwashed. You know, actually, for me, that's not possible because I was never washed in the first place. I think this is some sort of deflection going on here. Silver thinks he's washed, and so he's like goes around the streamers and blames that they're washed. Just don't shout. Okay, this guy. There's an article written about my work in national newspaper here in the UK in 2019. Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude. The hell? Barrier can deflect projectiles aimed at this. Okay, dude, boot up Texas multiplayer. Oh, no, that's unfair. That's unfair. You got so much experience on Tetris. What? You don't hear me saying? All right, man. Let's boot up Apex right now. You get blasted. Even when I'm washed right now, technically. From Apex. I know your strengths. We gotta meet in the middle. Somewhere. It's all lies, Melo. 67 at 8. Okay. This guy. I'm not average, I think. I'm pretty good at that game. I'm just trying to survive. I have to prove Silver wrong. Yes! Victory! Yes! We need a middle ground, yeah. Just proved it. I'm unwashed. You're welcome. All while having a conversation about how okay, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Never mind. All while having an intricate conversation with y'all, and I still beat it. Boom. Middle ground, Marvel staff. Oh shit! No, I don't know what Silver wants to smoke. Actually, I've done some damage actually. I don't think Silver can beat me. I'm not gonna lie. No, just kidding. No, Silver. I think Silver has beat me a couple times in that Marvel snap. That's big talk. No. He's beat me before. I think I'm up on Silver though. I'm up. If Flash could give me his account for sure? What? That's unfair. Silver, he's saying you can only win by stream sniping. No, that's not what I'm saying. We are 2-1 in your favor. That'd be crazy if you like stream, like if we do it and then you like stream sniping. That'd be insane. Like, why is Silver taking so long? Oh. Nah, we don't have to prove nothing to each other. We're both unwashed. We never were washed to begin with. We're just trolling. Alright guys, I gotta get the off. And drink this pill. Look, I got the Infinity Stones. How did they know I was going for that location? I don't know. Ooh, Skittles. Yeah, they're not Skittles, buddy. Get well soon, maybe get washed. Okay. That's not gonna happen. We're not getting washed. Can't get washed. Because we're always practicing. Not possible. Oh shit. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off. It was a pleasure. Great conversations. I'll be back tomorrow, probably. Hopefully I feel better. Good night, y'all. Okay, this guy. Not good night yet. Actually, it is good night for you. Actually, you taste the rainbow, Melo? No, I don't taste. I just taste vitamin C and collagen. All right, we're still here. Appreciate it. I'll be back later. Later. Bye bye. Bye bye.